in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a puzzle that involves digging. Digging is a little bit interesting because the player could just type dig in or dig, and at no point are they actually saying dig with the shovel, which is the thing that they need to have in order to do the digging. But totally doable, and I'll show you how to set it up here. So let's look at this project that I've got going on here. I've got the player. The player starts in a parking lot, and you can go west to the beach. There's a shovel that's been dropped in the parking lot, and there's a diamond ring. And the diamond ring starts off screen. And what we want to be able to do is have the player dig at the beach and find the diamond ring. So let's see how we can set that up. Now notice the diamond ring starts off screen. It doesn't start like in a sand object or in a beach object or something like that. We're just going to keep the diamond ring off screen for now. So let's add a function here called dig. And what we're going to have to do is check three things. Does the player have the shovel? Is the player in the right place for them to be able to dig? And have they found the thing that they were digging for? Those are the three things that we're going to have to check. So the first thing that we should check is, does the player have the shovel? So if the shovel's holder is the player, well then we're going to dig. And we'll do that between our curly braces. Otherwise, else, print line, you know, digging with your, you dig with your hands, and digging with your hands is pointless or something like that. Digging with, or you find nothing or something like that. No, you need a shovel. You need a shovel. There you go. You'd need some sort of magic shovel-like device. There we go. Okay, so the first check we're going to do is, do they have the shovel? Now inside of that, we're going to check to see, are they at the beach? Are they at the place where they're actually allowed to dig? And again, this is going to be another if-else. So let's check to see, is the player actually at the beach? So is the player's holder the beach? Is the player under the beach object or contained by the beach object? Yes. So if that's the case, then we're going to carry out our digging operation here. Otherwise, let's print you see no way, or let's just say you can't dig here. There you go. So first we check to see, does the player have the shovel? If they don't, we say you need a shovel. Otherwise, we go into the curly braces and we do what's inside of there. And now we're going to check to see, is the player at the right place for them to dig? If they are, we'll actually carry out the digging. Otherwise, we'll say you can't dig here. And then lastly, we're going to check, have they found the thing that they are supposed to find when they dig? So we're going to have three if statements, one outer one and then two inside of that. They're called nested if statements. If statements was inside of if statements. So let's say you dig but find nothing. There you go. Otherwise, say a shiny diamond ring. There you go, exclamation point. And now let's move the ring, I think it's called wedding ring, diamond ring's holder is equal to the player. So we'll put the diamond ring in the player's inventory. And then what about this thing? What goes inside this if statement? Well, this is where we check to see, have they found the diamond ring already? Because they can't just have them, every time they dig, they keep finding the diamond ring. Like that would be bad. So let's check to see, have they found the diamond ring already? And how do we know if they found the diamond ring already? Well, it starts off screen. So if the diamond ring is off screen, then they haven't found the ring yet. And now once they have the diamond ring, the diamond ring is not off screen anymore. They could drop it somewhere, but it still wouldn't be off screen. And then this would make sense. Okay, so let's just recap here. We've got 3 checks that we have to make, and every check is an if statement. First, we check to see does the player have the shovel? Is the player at the beach? Has the player already found the thing that we want them to find by digging? Okay, so there's our dig function, and now let's make a verb called dig, because dig is not a built-in verb. Not all games will require you to dig. And then so then let's make a sentence here. So we can make a sentence that says when the player types dig, and then we want to call our dig function instead. Okay, so there's our dig function. Now we could also get fancy here. We could make dig with shovel. That would work. So we'd have to make a verb called dig with. Right. So with being a preposition, right? You can do that. We can have like look in. That's a verb followed by a preposition. And now we can make a sentence called dig with the shovel. Call our dig function. And so let's try that and see if it works. Yeah. Okay. Let's launch our player here and let's try to dig, and it says you'd need a shovel. But there is a shovel, so let's take the shovel, and now let's try to dig. It says, we can't dig here, right? So remember, we've got all these layers on our code that do we have the shovel? Are we in the right place? Have we already found what we're looking for? So let's go to the west here, and let's dig again. Let's try our dig with command. Dig with shovel. You find a shiny diamond ring. Cool. And notice that the shiny diamond ring is now in our inventory. Now let's try to dig again. Dig with, we don't need to do the with shovel. Dig. You dig but find nothing, right? So there we go. And so now we have some sort of digging mechanic. Now, that's how you go. There's your dig function. This project will be out in the T drive. Now, before I wrap up though, let's go back to our game and missing now. Let's look at our beach here. It says that the gray-green ocean extends to the horizon. To the east is a path that leads to a parking lot. This is a great place to add scenery objects. So let me add another object here, and I'm going to make it a scenery object, and I'm going to call it ocean. And let's make a synonym for it, so that if in case the player tries to look at the waves or something, waves, ocean, and then how about sea? Waves, comma, sea, and then let's just say the ocean is calm right now. The tide is slowly rolling out. Okay, so, and then let's put this object at the beach, right? So it's a scenery object at the beach. And then let's test that and see how it works. So at a place where we're saying that it's a beach, in the player's mind, there's going to be all sorts of stuff there, right? So so if we mention something in the room description, like the ocean, the player's going to try to interact with it and see if there's more information to be gained. So you see, if I say I don't see the beach, like that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like I should be at the beach. Now, but I can type examine the sea, right, or examine the waves, right? If the player typed in examine the ocean, right? So now the world starts to feel like it has some depth to it. And then let's add another one here. Let's add another object, and I'm going to call it beach. Now you're going to say, oh, I have an object called beach already. Let's just hang on 1 second, and let's also give it a synonym. We'll call it sand. The beach is black volcanic sand, right? Black volcanic sand. How about the beach is the black volcanic sand commonly found in this area of the tropics or something, right? So now we know we're kind of setting the location in the player's mind. And again, we'll make this a scenery object, and we'll put this object in the beach. So I can see I have a problem here that I will now fix. I have two objects named beach. These things really need to have different ID numbers, so I will fix that right now. This is the third object. So this object will be called beach 3. I just discovered a bug that I'm going to go fix. Now let's run this and see what happens. If I go west to the beach and I type look at the sand, the beach is the black volcanic sand that you see in the tropics, right? X beach, right? And I might want to add another object for the path and a parking lot or something. Just say like in the distance you can, you see the heat reflecting off the black asphalt or something, or describe the path. So all of these things that you mention in your rooms, when the player goes to look at them, they're actually supported by the writing, and that just makes the game so much more immersive, and it makes that really creates a feeling of depth and allows the player to become totally engrossed in the game. So there you go. But anyway, that was a little diversion from the digging, and but then there's your dig function, and this is out on the T drive if you need to go look for it. So thank you. But if you need any help getting dig to work, just ask.